During the Cold War, Germany was split between the capitalist Federal Republic of West Germany and the Communist Democratic Republic of East Germany, with the German capital Berlin itself further divided into East and West. East Berlin became the capital of East Germany, but West Germany had its capital in the city of Bonn, which begs the question, why? Both Germanys in 1949 were granted self-government and varying degrees of independence by their respective Cold War backers. No surprise, East Berlin was made the capital of East Germany, but for West Germany, the situation was more complicated. Firstly, West Berlin was completely surrounded by East Germany and was difficult for the West to defend or reliably administer, as was seen when the Soviets blockaded the city in 1948 during the Berlin airlift. Also, while West Germany became independent in 1949, the Western Allies could not hand over West Berlin, as according to a post-war agreement, that would require the assent of all four powers that govern the city. And the Soviets, who saw all of Berlin as belonging to their client state of East Germany, would not consent to West Berlin being given to West Germany. And so while West Germany claimed West Berlin, it remained under the formal sovereignty of the Western powers. This left West Germany in an awkward situation. It claimed West Berlin as its capital, but could not conduct government business there. So a new temporary administrative capital was needed in West Germany proper. To be clear, West Germany always claimed West Berlin as its official capital. In fact, just like the Koreas of today, until the 1970s, both Germanys claimed to be the sole legitimate government of all Germany. Regardless, a new capital city was needed. Many in West Germany favoured the city of Frankfurt, as it was a large city that could adequately house the required government facilities, and had been one of the capitals of the German Holy Roman Empire. But Germany's new Chancellor, Konrad Adenauer, objected and preferred Bonn for a number of reasons. Firstly, Adenauer was the former mayor of Cologne and was from the Rhineland, and so preferred a city in his home region, so he could more easily exert his influence over the new government. Another candidate city was Heidelberg, which had survived the war relatively intact and was in an easier location to administer. But during the war, the city had had a strong Nazi presence, and Adenauer wanted a city that would mark a break from Germany's World War II past. Also, Adenauer always aimed for German reunification and the eventual relocation of the capital to Berlin, and thought picking a large German city would risk that city becoming the permanent capital and make relocation of the capital more difficult. Furthermore, Frankfurt was in the American occupation zone of Germany, and the Americans were reluctant at the time to give Frankfurt over to the new German government, whereas the British, who occupied Bonn, were more willing to hand over authority of that city. And so Bonn, a medium-sized city on the banks of the Rhine, was chosen as the temporary capital of West Germany. This was even though making and using Bonn as a capital was estimated to be 95 million Deutschmarks more expensive than using Frankfurt. Adenauer may have been right to choose a smaller city, because even after German reunification, there was a large level of resistance to the relocation of the capital to Berlin. In the end, relocation was achieved with a narrow margin with certain compromises, such as designating Bonn as a federal city even if it wasn't now the capital, with Bonn remaining the location of many government agencies and about 37% of German federal employees, and a secondary residence for the President of Germany. And so, while Berlin is now the capital of a united Germany, Bonn remains an important city and is still well known for its role as West Germany's Cold War capital. So much so that West Germany is sometimes referred to as the Bonn Republic, in a similar way to how we refer to 1920s Germany as the Weimar Republic, which makes post-1990 Germany the Berlin Republic. Hiya, I'd just like to give a big thanks to everyone who subscribed so far. I should just be about to reach 100 subscribers, which is already more than I thought I would get. Like I've said before, I'm glad I'm not just speaking into the void and people are actually enjoying these history videos as much as I enjoy making them. I hope to get better at this as time goes on, especially at the editing side of things. But yeah, huge thanks to everyone who subscribed, and I really hope to keep doing this. Cheers!